When I got at uni, I got a haircut, and a friend of mine walked up and was like, "Man, I just like you less without the hair."
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
see it.
"Well, fuck you." All right.
Alright, so in this, the third age, the city of Waterdeep, still reeling from the recent death of the open lord that has plunged that city into turmoil, deep beneath the streets lurks some stalwart hearts who have pledged to make a difference because they are obligated to by dint of contract and blackmail, who call themselves the Gribbits Detective Agency, an agency that was only set up near 72 hours ago when Mr. Vinegar Pims met with the first agents and introduced them to the wondrous terrors of Quicklime House. In that time, they have broken into the house, they have bested some kind of cheesy twig blights, and they have, let's be fair, not really achieved anything else of note other than meeting Mr. Rockford Balboa, one-time custodian of these hallowed halls.
Hello. Here we are all again, together at last, again. So nice to be here with all of you. My legs have recovered their strength now, and it feels, I've got to say, good.
It is 72 hours, which means a long rest for everyone, which means full hit points.
Oh!
Now, in this time, you have been busy, which is more than can be said for the first 2 hours of this stream. You have successfully cleared out the, I would say, 4 to 5 rooms around the doors to Quicklime House and set up temporary digs for the agency that will one day grow and prosper here.
So, street level?
Street level.
Are we calling that ground floor or the first floor?
That's a really good question. What's the naming convention in
Street
Waterdeep?
level is ground floor.
Great. In Australia it is, which I would agree with.
Is that another fucked American thing?
Yeah. The first
So what do
floor.
they call
What do they call it? Is ground floor basement?
No, it's
No,
one.
no, ground floor is one.
It's number one.
There's no ground floor.
You walk in on one.
You walk in on one.
But that's more sense. That's better than us.
No.
No, because one is like there is one level.
Yeah.
The
You know what I mean?
If you like go up some stairs and you'll be on the first floor, I'm thinking about that now, and that sounds cuckoo bananas.
We're not switching.
We're
not switching,
ground
it's too
floor.
late.
Beg you
switch.
to get rid of your parochial colonial bullshit and think about that. We're in the wrong on that.
Is
No.
there an elevator in this house?
No, there's not. Oh, do you
Maybe
want
a
the big one?
dumbwaiter? We can have a dumbwaiter?
There's a dumbwaiter, and it's controlled. It's controlled by a golem who lives in the basement that you haven't met yet because you haven't gone downstairs, whose entire job is to pull these two ropes.
Oh, very exciting.
It's like a parasite situation.
Okay.
Seen
But
it
he's
now. I know
happier.
there's a golem in it. I'm gonna watch it now.
That's mainly what it's about.
Yeah, it's golem based mostly.
After about 24 hours, Deathlich, nay Nathan Skullbread, has wandered away in his own devices. Charlie Goodboy saw a beautiful ball roll down the street and ran past after it.
I'll be gone for hours.
He has not yet returned.
Yeah.
And as sun sets on the third day, the familiar emaciated figure of Mr. Pims returns, biting into another one of his slightly bruised and distressed-looking apples.
This is the man you spoke of, Mr. Trotwood.
Yeah, no, he's the big kahuna, he's the big cheese, he's Mr. Boss Man.
I'm not the boss man. You haven't met GB yet.
Well, I was trying to be nice.
Who is the boss man if you are not the boss man?
GB is the boss
Who
man.
is GB?
We're operating on a need-to-know basis, my friend.
Well, I would say that I need
and
to
who
know.
are you?
My name is...
Because I let these people into this building. Wait, who the fuck are you?
My name is Rockford Balboa. I found myself trapped under a bookcase for quite some time. I've been growing cheese in your basement. I would like to join your detective agency, please.
Great, here's a gun and a badge. No further questions.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's such a good CV.
I've just been up in the harbour, near the ship line, bringing in our new agents. As I said, Janelsmere has quick plans for expansion in this place, and there's 2 more coming today. In fact, I can see now, yes, hello, and you can see that there is a figure in, I suppose, a cloak and dark glasses who walks up the street.
Floats. Is it me?
Floats. Oh, yeah.
Floats?
Well, why don't you describe the character?
Well, this character is floating, just gently levitating down the street, in a sort of ethereal nature, and they're wearing a big red puffer jacket.
Red?
Like Uniqlo?
I've seen the same artwork you've seen.
You don't think that's red? That's red, Dave.
That is not red.
Go fuck yourself, Dave. That's red. That's a tomato.
That's
Oh, is this the
orange.
stream?
That
Is that the stream
Eden
Alex?
is colorblind.
Famously
That is
colorblind Eden says orange.
Is this the stream Alex realizes she's colorblind?
Oh my god.
This is like that scene from Little Miss Sunshine. That's
No, that is orange. Alex.
that's the color. Like that is the color of an orange. Like
No! It's more orange.
That's
No.
the color of
This is the kind of shit we would do to you as a joke, and we are not doing a
No,
joke.
that's the color of a Tangelo. That's a dark
That's a
orange.
Valencia. That is fucking Valencia.
Valencia?
That's not Valencia. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
If it was Derwent, it would be the red, the Scarlet Lake.
Okay, we are
What?
running on Derwent rules. Okay, so
Oh no, this is what? Which edition is this?
Okay, so there's a character in a puffer jacket that a maniac would describe as red, and they would be right for a maniac. Go on.
And what else do you want to know? What else?
you're
And
floating.
they're floating.
What
that
else?
feels
Yeah.
pertinent.
And they're but do you want me to tell the store? I haven't done this for so long. Tell the what you're looking at.
What?
So we're all seeing you come down the street. So just tell us what we see.
Yeah, so
Do
I
I-
can't say like she's thinking about guns.
Simon Griner said it's a red orange, which is a coward's. That's a
Okay,
coward's
what
call.
colour's Tommy Trotwood's?
Orange.
Orange.
No, that's the same.
Simon, did you have red when you were making these?
That is orange.
That is
too.
orange. That's like
Screams?
Star Wars orange.
Well, I
Hey,
Hey,
requested
what
red.
colour's that?
That's red.
Okay,
That's
that is
red.
red.
Well done. That was
That's
a trick.
also red.
What color is that?
I'm not colorblind.
That's orange.
That's orange.
I'm thinking about revoking your pilot's license. I don't know why I was in a position to give it to you in the first place. And
Guys,
I,
the traffic here was so good.
You really fucked up our roof, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this, the figure walks up and
Sorry,
Mr.
floats.
Floats about three.
And she looks very mysterious and very cool.
All right. Is that how you really want to? You want to set yourself with that? Very mysterious and very cool.
Yeah, that's how she looks.
Okay.
Who is this cool cucumber?
Oh yeah. Wonderful question, Rockville Babo, my new and firmest friend, I suppose.
Yes, I like you too.
You know what you and me are going to do after this? Whiskey bar.
Yeah, nice. You know what we should do right now? High five.
Yeah, let's work out our secret high
Okay.
five.
Oh wait, later. Otherwise, everyone will know.
Yeah, 100%. So,
oh, that's smart.
yes, you might actually know the latest member of our agency, the face, if you will, our charisma expert, who plays taverns up and down the ship line, and of course needs no introduction. Zephyr Bell of the was that your stage name?
That's just my name. You can just call me Zephyr. That's totally chill.
Oh, she's so cool.
Oh yeah, right, holy dolly! Check out Lady Cool over here.
She pulls.
Lady Cool is my enemy. Do not talk about her around me, please.
Oh no!
She is a fucking hack.
Oh well.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, of course.
You can see now as she takes off her glasses and steps into the light that Zephyr Bell is a air genasi, and if you don't know what that means, that is the slightly fantastical descendants of breeding between genies and humans. So she has probably a pedigree that traces its way all the way back to the city of Brass.
Oh. So one of your parents is a genie, or the other had sex with one.
Yeah, look, it's my dad is like a pretty big genie.
You ever seen Aladdin?
What is it? Would I have heard of any of his wishes?
Yeah, like actually he was one of the first genies to say you can have never-ending wishes.
Did that bankrupt him pretty quick?
Yeah.
Instantly
He's,
ruined.
yeah, I mean he hasn't been home for a really long time.
Sure,
He's
yeah,
still
because I
working
imagine
on
people would take him up on that.
That was his that was his opening offer.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's really hard to like make a difference in the market. It's pretty crowded.
Yeah.
So.
He could have. You know what he could have done?
What?
He could have worn a different kind of hat to help what all the other genies were wearing.
Yeah.
Point of difference.
Maybe
I don't know. I mean, he could have just worn a hat. I don't think genies really wear hats.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. So, I'm
are you?
I'm Tommy Trotwood, detective at large.
Tommy has found a old crate of what were actually religious amulets, but he's sort of vandalized them into being badges and put a very carved a G painstakingly into them, and he starts handing them out.
What's this G?
It stands for gee whiz, I'm a good detective.
Okay, like, I'm getting huge dad vibes from you. Like, what's going on?
Does it not stand for the G in Gribbits?
Yeah, I mean, it could stand for a lot of things. You know, that's the great thing about letters.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Yeah, right. Fascinating, Tommy. Thank you once again. Your insight is invaluable. And our other new detective, I met with him just last night. They should have met me here. And he pulls out a little pocket watch and he's looking at it. And as he does this, there is a scurrying down the road, and a little kid, actually a little street urchin, runs up towards him, and as it runs you can see very quickly that it passes a scrap of paper to him and then continues running down towards the beggar's court, and he opens it, looks at it, blanches slightly and puts it in his pocket.
You look pale.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, you're half naked and covered in cheese,
Well.
and you haven't been outside in what, 4 years?
Yeah, I should.
And you're calling me pale.
Yeah, well, I'm just observe. I just call it as I see it, dude. Okay,
You're
relax.
right. Whiskey later, my friend.
Yeah, okay, cool. Wow, a little touchy.
What am I getting myself into?
No, like touchy when I made a comment on you. It's fine, you can touch me.
I mean, I did.
Whiskey bar later. Okay, we'll take it
I'm
out.
cooling on that, if I'm honest.
Okay, we'll see.
Look, that was actually from one of my contacts at the court, and it looks like our latest agent has run into a spot of bother, which is fine, because I suppose it's time to put this agency into practice. How do you feel about having your first assignment? On the ground training, Belle, what do you think?
So when are the other detectives gonna get here? Because
I
I just
am a
see like a cheesy guy and someone's dad.
This is most of the detectives.
We're all somebody's dad when you think about it.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought because we're all somebody's child, I thought that if you flipped it, it would also be true. But it's one of those statements that only works in one direction. Do you know?
Yes.
This is possibly baffling reference for our international listeners, but is this character based on the Australian comedian Victoria Zerbs?
No! I know she's not watching, but she's not as cool as my character.
Sorry.
I could do a Vic, but I'm not going to.
We work all day with Vic. We don't need to bring Vic into this room.
I assure you, we both have badges and therefore are qualified to detect.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I've got lots of gigs going on, but things are a little quiet right now. So yeah, I guess I can solve some.
Yeah, as I understand it from GB, we have you under contract for the next 18 months. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Don't need to go into why, obviously.
Oh, it might be nice to go into why.
Yes, why?
I am banned from most of the bars around the wherever we are.
Waterdeep.
Because
6 fucking years.
because I some glass that was in my hand went into like someone's face, but it's like totally chill.
no.
It's not a big deal, but I am banned.
They did die.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah, but I mean, it was from the blood,
and
the
you
blood
got
that
18
came
months
out.
probation working at a detective agency.
Yeah.
Working at like a law enforcement.
It was one of our bars on the ship line. She was
right.
very lucky.
Oh boy.
But it's good for us. No, we've always needed. I don't mean to be rude. We're putting together a team here. We're looking for varied skills. None of you seem to have the ability to talk to a normal person.
Oh, well, au contraire. I've done a Toastmasters class.
My theory is that Zephyr is going to give us the ability to, how we say, interconnect with the quality, if you understand what I mean. Anyway, I'm getting away from
I
myself.
do not understand.
Yeah, I
what
don't
you mean.
understand.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Do we have a choice?
No, you do not have a
Okay,
choice.
well, I suppose I choose to accept it then.
Is to head up to the dock ward and find the next and latest member of the agency and get them here. And he scribbles down a name, he passes it to you. The name is Drongo. You will find them
Drongo?
Drongo, that's correct. Drongo. You will find them in the 24th Precinct Dock Ward New Model Watch.
Sorry, do we know anything? Because I've got to be honest.
Yes.
You said some things about him before.
Yes.
And full disclosure to all, I was doing a Sudoku while you were talking.
That's what that was? I thought you were taking notes.
Well, I was taking notes on the Sudoku. Where could the 9 go? Where could the 3
You're
go?
the only one who's been writing down while I've been briefing you.
No, I was looking, if you can see, the 3 could
So
go
nobody
here.
was writing this down.
Well, I was writing something down.
That Sudoku is wrong. Every single number is wrong.
That's just a smiley face.
You should perhaps try to fill it out with pencil first.
Well, no,
and then-
I'm a kind of a pen kind of guy.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean? I think you can actually put multiple of the same in a row if it feels right.
Yeah, I don't think that's right, but
Okay, so why is he not turned up, this Drongo?
I don't know. Apparently, you will find him at the 24th
Precinct Dock Ward.
24th Precinct.
Dockwood, new model watch, correct.
New
So
model
I've got
watch.
a 2, 4. Oh, that looks good.
Come, we can do the Sudoku on the walk
I would
there.
really prefer if you do not do the Sudoku on the way
No,
there.
we'll do it on the way. Okay.
Okay, so you head up through the sewers and byways of the Beggar's Court and make your way up to the dock ward near the ship line, one of the poorer wards of the city of Waterdeep. And as I've said, the city of Waterdeep, since the death of the Open Lord, currently in turmoil. Janice Mere is missing. Roderick Shaw's death and the calamities of the past year have meant that refugees have flooded into the city. It is filled to bursting with those refugees and groaning under the weight of them. And just the civic collapse that has happened is something that the entire government of Waterdeep is groaning under the weight of, trying to keep itself under control. You're heading towards one of the new model watch houses, which are recent constructions. Now that the vampires are gone, Strahd's people are gone, the city has to look after itself. They had disbanded the old city watch, and this is the solution, the new model watch. None of you have ever been to any of these before, but you find what looks like was very obviously once a bakery with still a giant facade that actually 2 tradesmen are taking down, 2 stories high, and as you go into the bakery, you make your way, I assume, up the stairs. And you can see that there is a bullpen of detectives and watchmen and a desk standing, a front-facing desk with what looks like a constable or some kind of sergeant behind it.
oh snap! Is that one of those front-facing desks?
Excuse me? As opposed to...
Like like the side desks, back desks.
Have you been in a place like this before?
No, I haven't. I was
Well-
just trying to fit in.
Let me assure you, a desk is just a table.
Wait, what?
It seems that you are the face of this operation.
Yeah, I think you should go and have a chat with that fellow.
Okay, that's totally chill. I can do that. Hi.
Tommy, let's look tough. Oh.
Right, so
Oh.
who am I talking to?
Yeah, so this is I guess Ian, you're playing this character.
Wait.
This desk sergeant.
Okay.
Is that a front-facing desk?
Oh my god.
What?
Is that desk front-facing?
I mean, evidently. Well, it depends what side you're on of it.
Well, I don't think anything should be taken evidently unless you got evidence. Hi, I'm Zephyr Bell, detective with
Wow.
a G.
Where's the G in detective?
Detective.
There's a G. I got a badge. It's got a G on it. Anyway,
D-E-T-E-G-T-I-V-E.
You're a real smartass, aren't you?
Sorry?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm here for like a mission or a guy.
All right, well, I'm going to need more information than that.
I'm here for a mission or a guy.
He's doing his best.
I'm not trying to be
okay.
obstructive here. I just need more
It
information.
feels like you're just giving me a lot of attitude right now.
Well, it feels like you're giving me a lot of attitude, to be
Are
fair.
you just copying what I'm saying? Because I can talk to someone higher up, okay?
Okay. Sure. Would you like me to get someone higher?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Well, actually, no. Why don't you make for me an intimidation check if that's what you're doing?
Oh.
Okay, Dave, I will.
Yeah, great.
You got intimidation? What you got over
I don't
there?
know what I fucking got.
It's a whole new character.
Skills?
Yeah.
What class
Oh,
are
I've
you?
got heaps. Oh my goodness,
You
I'm
got
so
a lot.
charismatic.
You just hit the fucking thing. Boop. And then it adds it for you.
Or if,
19.
or if you don't like, keep that one. Otherwise,
Do it secretly, and if Dave doesn't see it, you can roll the dice. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Alright.
Them's the rules.
Yeah, okay, give me a buzz.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem very intimidating. So, Please wait right here, and I'll be behind this front-facing desk, as you say, and I'll return forthwith. Am I using that correctly?
And he trundles off, leaving the two of you alone for a second. The three of you alone for a second.
Oh, that was bloody Lady Cool over here.
Oh, I get really mean when I panic, and I don't know what.
Oh
we're
yeah,
doing.
it's a panic button.
Yeah.
You know what I do?
What?
I get I need to go to the toilet.
Oh no.
When I panic.
Okay, well that's good. What about you, Rocky?
I never panic. What would be the purpose of this?
Oh, okay.
Cool as a cucumber.
Why are we here? We're getting a drongo?
We're looking for Drongo.
Drongo.
Okay.
He sent a message from this precinct.
Vinegar Pims said that we should get Drongo. He is here, but he should not be
All right,
here.
yeah, two mentions of my name's my limit. Go on, Huru, I'm over here.
Excuse me?
Are you?
Who's speaking?
I'm through the gate. I thought
actually,
near the bullpen.
that's actually true. So as you hear that, you suddenly look to the side. This desk sergeant hasn't returned yet. There's a holding cell, like a tank, for new prisoners that are being brought into and being processed.
Like in 21 Jump Street, and there's all the officers around.
Yeah.
And it's right there.
There's kind of cubicles at the back.
Well, like in the song Fairy Tale of New York.
What?
Huh?
When they're in the drunk tank.
Oh, who writes that song?
The Pogues.
Oh, the Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York. Good to know that.
Yeah.
Make a note of that.
It's that you will write a note for.
Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York.
It's a wonderful song with not a nice slur in it.
It's got a very nasty slur. But as I said, standing up, you can see in the processing, in the drunk tank, there is a figure that is a kenku. And if you've never seen a kenku before, it's like a bird man, about 5 feet tall. Was kind of wiry looking, black sable feathers, a big bird decolletage.
like big bird
boobs.
Now, I did demand a big
Big,
set of
bouncy.
birdie boobs.
Boobies.
Actually,
Boobies.
yeah, I asked Dave, how can I get bird boobs into a character? He said, this is what I can have. This
Yeah.
is the race.
And the figure, otherwise dressed in quite humble clothes, is standing with... And the kenku don't have wings. Instead, they've got talons and hands. And he's
What? Both?
talons and hands.
They've got-
no, that would look
sort of
weird.
like-
He has talons for hands.
No, he's got bird
No.
talons for feet.
Has he got feet?
Yeah, talons for
Talons.
feet,
Bird,
grabby
bird,
for
bird.
hands.
But they're little, they're spiky boys, they're talons.
He couldn't juggle, okay?
So no
Oh.
wings. So like T-Rex?
No,
It's like, he's like,
like a
normal
man.
arms,
Wait, you got a
hands, it could
photo
be like
here?
sort of like
Yeah.
a bit.
That's what he looks like.
Tory.
That's what he looks
Oh,
like.
but feathery.
That's feathery.
Yeah, feathery
Look at
hands.
Look
Okay,
at
I
the
get
birdie
it
decolletage.
Oh, he's got a
I
little...
think the biggest birdie thing about him is his huge bird beak.
Yeah, and his boobs.
and his big bird
Yeah,
boobs.
he's big bird
Massive
titties.
bird.
for sure.
Orcs.
Big bird boobs.
Yeah. And he grabs your attention while the sergeant's away.
Didn't need to with that boob.
Oi, eyes up here. How's it going, guys? I suspect you've been sent by Gribbits from all the G's on you.
I want to.
No, maybe not. Sorry.
No, that's a very good voice, and I just want to point out to you something that is in the official Dungeons and Dragons lore.
The rule.
Oh,
The
shit.
Kenku are a cursed race. They lost their wings because of their greed. They also lost their voices. That doesn't mean they
That was
can't.
for a separate thing.
That
was for parking violations.
that doesn't mean they can't talk.
Okay.
But from the Kenku are excellent mimics. They're like songbirds or magpies. What are mimicking birds?
Lyrebirds.
Lyrebirds are
They're
very
like
good.
lyrebirds. Kenku, anything that they construct their sentences by mimicking sounds or words they've heard. So
So no pressure, but
Yeah,
No, but
but
it
you
just-
said that after I've initiated the voice
It
as
just
well.
means
so-
that anything that your character of Drongo says, Drongo has heard said before and is actually mimicking it. It may not change your performance. I just wanted to just let
yeah,
you
because
know
he's
that.
heard like billions of words.
He's
Yeah.
heard, but he has heard somebody say, what was it?
G'day, Huru. Yeah, I'm fucked now. Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah. Oh, g'day, fuckheads. How's it going, guys?
Alright, yeah, good.
You here for all?
Yes,
all
you've
Drongo?
noticed that we have badges, but the G stands for detective. So, but we're here to collect you and take you back to Mr. Pym's because we've got a mystery to solve.
Thank God. What's the bloody mystery?
Well, I don't know yet. The mystery is what's the mystery? Do you know Tommy Trotwood? How are you?
G'day, Drongo.
Hi,
Pleased to
Drongo.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. What are you doing in this bloody joint? Have you shot up a Kmart or something?
No, I'd never shoot. I'd listen to me. And he grabs his hand. I'd never fucking shoot a Kmart up.
No, that's
That means he's heard somebody say that they would never shoot a Kmart.
Fuck with Tom's head.
I would never shoot up a Kmart.
No, it was, of course. No. What have you done?
No, you'd never believe it. I've done absolute jack shit.
Uh-huh.
I haven't done a single thing. I work. If the opposite is actually, in fact, I work at a bloody soup kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even have a ladle. I use my hands.
Well, that's
disgusting.
You should
Yeah.
get a ladle.
Yeah, no, it's fine though because I got a little bird hand. Some
that's
people say,
worse.
is it a hand?
Incredibly burnt hand.
Soupy hands.
Yeah, some people say they're not hands, they're more like talons, but I always say the hands, the hands. So it usually calms people. But anyway, are you guys calm right now?
I'm perfectly calm.
Cool.
You've got a very strange energy.
Yeah, I'm an amalgamation of many voices.
Can I just hazard a guess? Was minestrone on the menu before you got nicked?
You have
Because he's got little bits of pasta stuck in his claws.
Why, yes, it was. Oh, I've met someone like you before, Cheese
have
Boy.
you? Don't call me Cheese Boy. That's not nice.
I won't call you Cheese Boys. That's not nice.
You're copying me now.
I'm copying
Don't
you now.
do it.
Don't. I won't.
I'm not saying anything else, so you can't copy me anymore.
Do we need to talk to somebody about bailing you out?
They're not going to bail you. You're going to have to get me out of here.
What do you mean? I'm pretty persuasive. I've been in prison before, and you just walk up to them and you say, "Look, there's been a misunderstanding. I'm good friends with the mayor. Or who are you good friends with?"
Look, I thought I was good friends with someone once in a while, but then I got absolutely fucked in the bum. Okay? Metaphoric. Sorry, I've heard that. That's how you say it, right? Look, this bloody soup kitchen I work out. I work there day and night, and these cops come in
The
here.
soup kitchen is a soup kitchen that has been looking after the poor, destitute refugees across the dock ward.
Oh, because of the calamity.
And it's
Yeah.
called the Grunwirtz Trust.
There's so much calamity about.
That's a fancy name for a soup kitchen.
Run by,
The Grunwirtzes, yeah. I went to one of their kids' 21st.
Rudolf Grunwirtz?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his father, Leopold Grunwirtz, who's about the age of Tommy Trotwood.
Yeah.
He's a famous beneficiary of the city.
Absolutely, yeah. Nice, weird kid.
Rudolph. I know Rudolph.
Nice, weird kid.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
I know that kid. He's fucked.
Yeah, real. He's got a funny little look in his eyes. You go, all right, well, have a good day. You know what I mean? When you see him, you go, all right.
I think I like you. So I feel like there's a bit of a dynamic. This one over here has already got a best friend. I feel like he's going to go hang out with later. I can see it in his eyes. No, that Rudolph guy, big bag of dicks.
Yeah. Oh well, I wouldn't say it. I would just say, all right, okay. Well, hope you're well.
Let's just say, if you heard that he shot up a Kmart, you would not be surprised.
Oh yeah, no, you'd be like, oh, that's sad, but I mean, yeah.
Totally.
I'll tell you what. I'll go one
That
step
makes
further.
it sound like it's not sad.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's very sad, but could this have not been foreseen, you know?
Is the emotion under the sadness surprise? No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. That's what it... You're exactly right, Zephyr. I'd be very sad, but I would not be shocked.
You work in a soup kitchen, and yet here you are in jail.
Yeah, well, I bloody did work in a soup kitchen until one day I see old Rudolph pissing about with my locker. I think that's a bit strange. Might have a chat with him after, but first I've got to serve minestrone to poor people.
With your hands.
With my
Yeah,
hands,
with
I
our
already
hands.
said that, with me hands. And then I take the minestrone with me hands. I'm about to ladle it up to one little urchin, orphan, little cute, just an absolute cute little thing. And the cops come, take one wing each side, rip me off. Apparently I've been embezzling. Have not. They say have too, and they take me here.
I believe you. Can I just say that? I believe you.
I thank you.
You know what? For balance, I don't.
All right, I quite like that.
I am undecided.
Oh, you're the deciding.
But look. I think I can just smooth this out. I'll have a word with the captain, and we'll just get all this smoothed out.
We'll have a
Why don't
word.
you have a word with the captain and we'll just slink off to the side?
Okay, you can do slinking.
We'll have a word, will we? And you turn around and you can see a very well dressed in a severe coat. You can't tell if he's 60 or 80, a kind of strange, wizened man, thin halo of hair around him, no visible weapons that you can see except for a silver-tipped walking cane.
Uh-huh.
And he taps it and he says, "Well, my office is open. Commander Sivlar Frost at your service.
Commander Frost, wonderful. Lovely to meet you. You're no relation to those plays that go around called A Touch of Frost, where it's very interesting. It's about a crime solving. It might even be about you, where they're so clever, and you're watching the play, and you go, I reckon it was the clergyman, and it's bloody not, and he's so, is that you?
No.
I must be thinking of someone else. Look, I'm, as you can see from the badge, I'm a detective.
It just says G.
Detective, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, so we are on here on sort of collegial, cross-departmental business. We need to second one of your, I wouldn't say they're working here, but they are here. They're in your custody. There's been a bit of misunderstanding about soup. I wasn't listening. Do you think a 9 could go there? Because there's already a 9, and
I want you to make a persuasion check for me. Now, disadvantage because...
Why?
Well, first of all, because the Sudoku came up, but also because you're trying to do this after.
And also you spent a lot of time talking about A Touch of Frost.
What did you get?
I got a 16 once.
Yes,
And
that's
then?
not what disadvantage means.
And I got a 16 twice!
Yay!
Interesting. What, Trotwood, was it?
Yes, Tommy Trotwood, baby.
Well, can I tell you, Mr. Trotwood, what I am?
Yes.
I am actually a detective. Do you understand what that means? It means that this city has entrusted me with the protection of its law and order. Its modernity, Mr. Trotwood. Do you know what that means?
Very much so.
It means that this is the third age, and it means that things are going to change. This city has been a shambolic mess run first by a corrupt city watch and then by a despotic regime. But now I am here, and in the 6 months that I am entrusted with running law and order in this town until the open elections, things are going to change. I have no interest in the scheming of private detectives.
Can I say I hate schemes?
I have no interest in the machinations of corrupt, embezzling soup kitchen workers.
Oh, they're the worst, except this one bloke that I want to bring up when I have a moment.
And I believe that our business here is concluded. Now I'm going to go.
What would happen if I didn't roll a 16? He shoots you point blank in the face.
No. I'm not going to throw you out. He's not going to throw you out of the building. But he's like, there are procedures. This man has not been processed. If you are here as his representation, that is of course different. But otherwise, I believe our business is concluded.
All right. Well, I got to say, you're nicer in the plays.
And that is, I don't know what you're talking about.
We are his representatives. May I introduce to you Zephyr Bell, attorney at law.
Do not say anything to this man, okay, Drongo?
Yeah, all right.
Hi. You ever heard of an attorney?
Oh, she's good.
Well, that's me, all right. An attorney, and you better watch out because I've got all the books of law, and I'll slam him right down on this table if you hold my client in an illegal way.
Drongo, this is your representative.
Yeah, she's my representative.
Have you ever seen the play Ally McBeal that's been touring around? It comes right after A Touch of Frost, which you bloody know about.
He's not my representative. It's just the floating woman in the orange.
Mavelcourt, and he calls out the desk sergeant.
Yeah?
Drongo's representative has arrived.
I'd like to meet with my client in private, as is due process, which is as he is entitled to.
We can set you up with an interrogation room. The two of you will have privacy. As I said, the old ways are gone. Modernity is here. The law is going to be followed. Do you all understand? And as he says that, there's like you realise that there's this kind of a hush and there's a bit of a terror in the bullpen of all his junior sergeants around him.
Modernity. Are you just at modernity? That's so cute. Oh, we're so past no. It's just like that's like so that's a previous kind of
What could
sound.
possibly be past modernity?
Oh, you call it past modernity?
No,
Oh.
that's not what I said. I said what could be past.
Solar punk?
Yeah, we're solar punk. It goes.
You don't look punk.
Oh,
You
that's
don't look
part of
punk.
it.
I'll stay out of it.
Punk is a state of mind. Anyway, we'd like to talk to her client, please.
No, you can't, unfortunately. The rules are very clear. Only the attorney. Mavelcore, open up interrogation room number 2.
And I guess he leads you down the hall to the room number 2? And he shoves them in and he says, you got 10 minutes.
Yep.
Slam.
And as for the rest of you, the rules are very clear. I need you all off the premises immediately. Do you understand?
Yeah, okay.
So we're,
Yes.
we're splitting the party, which
Okay,
means...
split the party.
Who
Who goes first?
Yeah, we're going to go first of all into the interrogation room with Zephyr Bell and Drongo. And it's a big steel table. There is an eyelet in the center of the table and a pair of manacles currently unused, 2 chairs on either side, and a huge mirror on one wall.
Is there a window?
Yes, there is. There's a high barred window. This is actually that you went down some stairs, so this is a semi-basement. I guess you would call this a ground, sub-ground floor. But what's quite high on the wall for you is a grate that goes at foot level onto the street above. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's bars.
Cool. So we're definitely more locked up than we were before.
But you can float, right? You can. This is just a 2 foot sort of thing, or is this 6 foot? How much float?
Well, I mean, how much can I float?
You can float. Well, you have a couple of. This is a
Someone looks
great
so
question.
embarrassed.
So you're a bard. We've never had a bard in the game before. This is a new thing for us in Dragon Friends. So a couple of things. First of all, you have, I believe, 4 spells. Have you picked spells for yourself?
Oh yes,
What spells have you picked?
I picked heaps of spells.
Okay, you're just obviously stalling.
The great thing, I just want to say, the great thing about using this app is I can see every dice roll that people have done. I've noticed that Eden has just rolled a damage, as if a damage dice.
Just practicing.
I think he's just sharpening his weapon.
Eden's playing 3 other games right now. as well.
I've got 2 cantrips, Mage Hand, possibly handy, and Vicious Mockery.
Do you know how they work?
No, they just sounded cool.
So Mage Hand is a hand
yeah.
that can hold up to 5 pounds, floats around. Bobby has it, never uses it. Vicious Mockery is if you say something cutting and rude, you can make people make wisdom saves to have disadvantage in combat.
that's cool.
And
To do psychic
actually
damage.
does psychic damage to them. What are the spells?
Charm Person.
Yep.
Disguise Self. Feather Fall.
Yep, that's not just for you, that's with anyone you're holding hands with.
Oh, nice.
Friends.
Levitate, because you're an air genasi.
Yeah, and I levitate. I've got Mingle with the Wind. That's second level.
That's levitation. No, but you
I can
already...
do that?
You can do
I
that.
can do it.
Yep.
Yeah. But it doesn't. I don't
And
know.
Thunderwave, is that your 4th spell?
Thunderwave. 60 feet. Does that mean I can go 60 feet high? That seems too high.
So one creature or loose object of your choice you can see
Up to 20 feet.
up to 20 feet. Yeah, so certainly to the roof.
So I can levitate someone else.
You
But
can hold hands, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I hold hands and I can levitate.
That's how it works, but you
someone.
can only do it once per long rest. You are also a bard, and I just want to, because we've never seen this before, do you play a musical instrument? What is your bardic performance ability? You give inspiring speeches,
I play songs and I play
YouTube
on
channel.
I've got an instrument which is like the one the snake charmers use.
Oh, like a little...
An oud?
I believe it's called a bean.
A bean?
Oh, you got a
look it up,
bean?
It's called a bean.
A bean.
Yeah.
You got a
Hey,
bean.
do you guys know the story of the song?
Please tell.
Can we do it? Or should I tell it at the?
No, go for it.
Okay. So I read a book once about the World's Fair at the end of the 19th century, and I think it was in St. Louis, and there was a guy who was kind of a proto P.T. Barnum who was wanting to basically just put on a strip show.
An impresario.
Yeah. Slash
Erotic.
con man.
Impresario / erotic con man.
Yeah. And he was like, I want to do a strip show basically. And the ladies' temperance union was huge at the time.
Yep.
and they were like, I think it was Chicago actually, and they were like, you can't do that. And he was like, no, it's a cultural exhibition because there's this dancing in the Far East.
You can
It's
see
for
their boobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
right.
how they dance in the Far East, and we'll use traditional music. And this woman was like what? And like,
And he's come up on the spot.
and he was next to a piano, and he was like this. And somebody pointed out that
Sequential buttons?
it's all black keys.
Yeah.
And because that World's Fair was like one of the biggest World Fair, like it was one of the biggest gatherings of people on Earth at any given, like
Yeah.
up to that point, and so many people went through it, and obviously so many people went to the booby show.
A cultural exhibition, you say?
That song became like
Yeah, right.
the song,
That's
even
so
though it was just
funny.
made up by like, yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
It's very, very
The
right.
story of that song.
Okay, so you have a bean, and that means that you can play that at times of your choosing to inspire your co-workers, your
Okay.
fellow detectives. Now, I'm going to give you 2 Bardic Inspiration dice. It doesn't take any rolls.
Can I do it as much as I like?
At the beginning of every combat round, you can give one of those dice to anyone, and their next attack roll or skill, they get to roll this on top of any other rolls. They add it to whatever their roll is.
Oh, nice. They get 2d6s whenever it's
No, you can
time
only
to
give up
combat.
to 1 a turn
Why'd
as a
you
bonus
give me
action,
2?
and then you can do it twice before you have to sleep.
I can give out dice.
Yeah, that's how many dice you get a day.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give that to you on the side here.
Okay.
And those are your Bardic Inspiration dice. So, now, those are your spells. You are in your interrogation room with Drongo. And so we'll cut to outside the
Yeah,
building.
I'd say, Trotwood, come. We will see if we can find the place where they are going to. So
Oh,
can,
yeah.
can we make our way around the building? to
Make
see
an
if-
investigation check.
Ooh, investigation. Who's got good intelligence? I don't think that
I got great.
Trotwood's a kind of an amateur detective.
Well, I got a 3.
Oh well, guess what? I got a 4 plus 4 is 8. You know,
You
this
both find yourselves in an ice cream parlor.
this reminds me, this ice cream parlor, of a wonderful episode of Touch of Frost.
I
don't know
have
if
not
you've
seen this show to which you keep referring.
No, but if I could just explain it to you.
Okay, we seem to be in the wrong place. Please explain it to me as we go somewhere else.
Can I take your orders?
Oh yeah, I'll have a rocky road and a oh gosh, got to watch the bloody cholesterol, so I'll get a sorbet.
Yeah, that's
and for
good.
you,
I will have
my treat,
1 scoop of lemon sorbet, please.
just the cone or cup.
Okay, cut into back into the interrogation.
Okay, so like, what do you think? Like, what do you think the play is here?
I've literally been inside a jail for so long. I thought you guys had some sort of plan to come over and bust me out. You didn't think it was going to be easy as just talking to them, right?
Well, we didn't know you were going to be locked up.
Well, I thought that little guy gave you the note and ran past you.
He didn't read it out to us. Anyway, look, how are we going to get out of here? I've got Mage Hand, which
Cool.
Did you know? Did you know?
is very cool.
Yeah.
You can. It's a big hand. You can use it to get stuff for you.
Don't talk to me about hands.
What do we call these? Like, what's the cultural? I don't want to. I want to say the wrong thing. Like, what are we calling your little grabbies?
Bears have paws.
Bears have paws, men have hands. We got clandos.
Clandos.
They're called clandos. That's our word. You don't use that word.
Oh, we don't say
we can't
clandos.
say that.
I swear.
So what do we say?
I shouldn't have actually told it to you in case one of you accidentally fucks up and says it. You just call you can call it Drongo's little helpers.
I mean,
Don't
it's
want
a
to.
lot.
I know. I'm not going to do that.
Well, if you say the other thing, you're being racist.
Can you give me a Drongo's little helper? I need some help.
Yeah, of course. Hey, hi, Drongo's little helper, buddy.
Okay.
What do you call
Now,
it?
you know, remember, you only have 10
Clandos.
minutes, and it's been about 5 minutes since you came in.
All right. I'm gonna ask for
Meanwhile,
someone.
in the ice cream shop.
Look, listen. Oh.
What did I ask for
listen.
someone? I'm gonna call for a guide.
Get him in here.
I want you to distract him,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my mage hand to grab his keys.
Nice. I was going to say, now I don't want to just maybe put you out there, but my clandos are actually really good. I'm a bit of a thief. You know, I'm a bit even though I don't actually steal stuff, I'm actually really straight edge.
And
I'm super
you
straight
didn't
edge.
embezzle.
And I didn't embezzle. I did not have heaps of money embezzled from a soup kitchen in my locker. I did not.
I mean, I'm not in the room, so.
But You know, I've been known to take a few things. But I'll let you do it this time. I'll let you because, you know,
No,
you're the mage hand.
I mean, I can do the
I
distraction.
mean, you've been talking about the mage hand the entire time. I feel like you're pretty excited about
Well,
that.
I mean, you've been talking about your C words, so I'm not, you know.
You don't call them C words. That's much worse. That is much worse.
I was trying to be sensitive.
I somehow blush even though I'm fully black in it.
There's a knock on the door and it's Mandlecore.
Alright, time's up. I hope you're done talking about the law or whatever it is lawyers talk with clients about.
Mandlecore, come in here, please.
Okay.
Mandlecore walks in. You can see, but just so you know, he has his big ring of keys for the drunk tank on his belt. He also has a stout short sword on the other side.
That's
Otherwise, all of the guards are dressed in banded mail with bucket helmets.
Little helmets.
Yeah, as well.
Can we just quickly cut to the ice cream parlor?
Yes.
So we know what's going on?
Yep.
So-
Sorry, you have to tell. You can.
A cone. No, a cup. No. No,
I'm going to go back.
Well,
You obviously-
There's quite a line forming, so okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and then you'll say it, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You got to say what you want. You got to say what you want.
Lemon sorbet.
No, it's got. We don't. The man has the scoop. So we just got cone a cup.
Cone.
Put it in a cone.
Wait,
Got a
is
cone?
it too late to change my mind?
Back in the room.
Alright, so yeah, that's time's up. You have to leave, you have to stay.
Oh, what? Oh, my bird heart, my little bird heart. Oh,
Oh no, he's having a bird heart attack.
Make a
deception.
Bird heart attack
unnecessarily racially coded deception check.
So you're gonna go here. You're gonna go to skill.
We just call it a heart attack.
Deception. You're gonna roll it?
No, I'm
You
just
gonna
gonna
roll
check
a real
it.
dice?
Oh yeah, Eden's been telling me the
Do you want
entire
to do a
time
dice tray? You
no
want
one.
to do a little dice tray?
Little dice tray? We'd love to get the dice tray.
Well, I mean,
up.
this is refreshed anyway.
You're gonna
so...
add +3.
Okay,
15. Yep, that'll work.
Oh, not another bird heart attack. I've lost 4 this week.
Oh, but I'm gonna need all of you to get over here and do it because if you didn't save me, it'd be real bad for the brand.
I'm gonna-
Mandlecore walks, yeah.
And does bird CPR.
Okay, we just call it CPR.
As
then
he
he
does
makes
that,
out with the bird.
I use my mage hand. Oh.
How do I hold it? Do I hold this? Do I go through a nostril?
Yeah, what is it?
I've got a part of it sealed. If I seal it and then plug one.
Every part of this is the
Okay,
wrong
well,
one.
that's it. You're on the 16. Okay, while he's doing this,
I'm gonna use
this is an unnecessarily obscene display.
I'm going to use my mage hand to steal the key.
Okay, so I need you to make for me a little, I think we'll call it a stealth or deception.
Sleight of hand?
Don't I just get to do
Oh, it
it?
would be sleight of hand would be the correct thing. Yeah. So you have so do a sleight of hand check for me.
I very well will then, Dave. I'll get my little...
If it please you.
Doth it please you, Dave?
Plus 2 you got
Stuck in
there.
lawyer. I'm stuck in lawyer talk.
7.
All right. You give him a little spank on the ass. Actually,
Oi.
it takes a little while. It's like using one of those grabber. You're a level 1.
You're standing directly behind him. You're
Yeah,
going,
and you accidentally hold it up, and you're just like, and his bum's here, and you're just like,
Okay,
he
panic.
spins around.
Hi, thank you very much. I'll thank you not to touch my bot.
Oh, that was just my hand. I was getting so into the kissing.
Oh, you're alive again.
Oh no, I'm going back on that.
Okay, with disadvantage, make a deception check.
Oh, go on.
You roll it again.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I
add
forget
3
what
on it.
sometimes. Oh,
7.
7.
All right, 7. No, he suddenly becomes alarmed, and his hand goes to a sword.
You just wanted me to kiss you. Not okay.
Quickly, you have a second to act if you want, because it looks like he's about to call for help. You are still in a quiet room by yourselves in an interrogation room. I'm going to give you a second, or he's going to call for help.
I'm going to get my dagger and stab him in the throat.
That's the dragon.